folks, Jose here for another video tutorial by wpbasics.org. In today's tutorial, we will cover the structure of a web page. The page structure that I'm going to show you is common to all web pages. You can save it and use it as the starting point for all your web pages if you like. Now, let's go back to our text editor and delete everything and start fresh. The first thing that we need to do when creating a new web page is to let programs know what type of document we are creating. In this case, we are creating an HTML document. So to declare this, we start by typing a less than sign followed by an exclamation mark and then DOCTYPE, and then we put a space, and then we write an HTML and then a greater than sign. The word doc type can be put in capitals or in lowercase. It's not case sensitive, so it's your preference as to what you use. In this tutorial, I will use lowercase. Unlike most other tags, I should say, a doc type doesn't have a closing tag. It's just a tag on its own, and we'll get into that a little more later. But for now, just type it as you see it on the screen, and we'll move on to the next tag. Next, we have an opening and a closing HTML tag. These tags will enclose the entire markup. So let's hit enter a couple of times to make a little room. Inside the opening HTML tag, right here, just put a little space, we have to declare the language that we are using. I will be using English, so I will set this document to English. This is done like so. You type in LANG, then equals, open and close quotations, and inside you write EN for English. It's important to set the language properly, as things such as text readers use this attribute to determine if it can read the text on the web page or not. So set it like this with EN if you are using English. Next, we have a set of tags that form what is called the head. An opening and closing head tag should be placed within the HTML tags. The head element is a container for metadata. So what the heck is metadata anyway? Metadata can be understood to be data about data. Basically, the head is used to hold a bunch of other tags that may be used for such things as calling JavaScript and style sheets. We'll get more into that another time. For this part of the tutorial, we will stick with the basics. So we will just add the following two tags in the head. We will add a meta tag and a title tag. The first tag that we will add inside the head is a meta tag. The meta element is used to specify such things as which character set is to be used, page description, keywords, author, and other metadata. For the purposes of this tutorial, we will just be using the meta tag to describe which character set is to be used. And to do that, we put char set inside, and then equals, open and close quotations, and then inside we just write UTF-8. I'm not going to go too much into describing what char set UTF-8 means. You can Google it if you want, but suffice it to say, but this is just telling the computer what characters is to be used when producing the web page. The next tag that goes in the head is the title tag, like this. The title tag is used to display the title in the little tab of your web page. The title also provides a title for the page when the web page is added to favorites, and displays a title in search engine results, such things like that. Go ahead and type in title tags as follows. Put in the opening, closing title tags, and then in between the tags, write learning HTML. Now go ahead and save, Control S, and now you can go ahead and right click and say open in the browser. And you can see right here, learning HTML. Now we can change that just to demonstrate. That's right, learning HTML is fun. Save that. And again, open in the browser and we can see it here. So whatever you put in the title will appear in this little tab that we were talking about earlier. Since we have a head in the editor, it only makes sense to have a body also. The body tags come next, and they typically hold the content of our web page. There are a number of tags that go in the body. Two examples that we have already covered are headings and paragraphs. Go ahead and create a heading. Type H1, and inside that heading, write my awesome website. Now go ahead and create two paragraphs by typing some paragraph tags and adding some text. You can do it like this, text, or you can do it like this, my paragraph. Now this isn't really part of the tutorial, but I thought I would show you a quick way to create paragraphs with dummy text if you're using Sublime Text. So if you're using Sublime Text, go ahead and delete these two paragraphs like this, and then type the letter P, the asterisk, and then 2, and then the less than sign, and then just write lorem, and then hit tab. You can see that two beautiful paragraphs have been added with dummy text. Now go ahead and save, and so that we can see what we have so far. Now go ahead and right click on your browser and then open in browser and see what we have so far. Here we have it, my awesome website with two paragraphs. Not too bad. Now you might be saying, why do I have to use these paragraph tags? I can simply grab this text, for example, like this, copy it, and I can simply paste it in. Then if I want another paragraph, I can paste it in like this, and if I want a third one, I can paste it in like this, and if I want to actually format it, I can just put a little space there, and there, I've created 3 paragraphs, and I haven't had to use any tags whatsoever. So why can't I just do that? Well, I'm going to show you why. Let's save that and let's refresh this in our browser. You can see that the paragraphs we just added now are all here, but they're all jumbled together. That's because HTML is what we call white space insensitive. What that means is you can put 1 space there, or you can put 10 like this, and let's save to show this, and it still will show the exact same thing. It doesn't care how much space you put in there unless you put some type of tags. So let's go back here. Okay. Let's just put these back into tags like this. Okay, let's grab this text. Oops, let's grab it again. Put it in there. Let's just delete these. Oops, I don't want to delete the body. Let's grab this, delete it. And let's just duplicate these a few times. And let's save this and go back to our browser, and we can refresh, and now you can see that they're there again. Now the other thing we want to show here is that, let's say we wanted to break up this paragraph here and we wanted to put a space. So after elite we want a space. So let's save that. we can see that that doesn't work either. So if we wanted a space there, we would have to put what's called a break tag. And you just go like this, open and close, put BR space, and then we put a slash this way, the other way. And we save, and now we have a break. That's how we do that. We'll go into more tags that are needed to format HTML as we go on, but I thought I'd show you that. And finally, before we conclude this video, I just wanted to point something out. Do you notice how everything is basically a tag? Here's the HTML tags, and then you have tags within tags. Okay, so you have the head tags, and there's tags within them, and then within the HTML tags you have another group of tags, the body. This is called nesting, and in order for HTML to be able to display anything, everything has to be within the HTML tag if you wanted to display it, and then there will be tags that describe that section, such as body, and then the content within that will have their own tags. So HTML is a bunch of tags within tags within tags, and this is called nesting. Well folks, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it and I hope it was useful. If it was, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button, and don't forget to visit my webpage, wpbasics.org. Bye for now.